let's talk about animation. Okay, so guys, as you may not know, I got my degree in animation back when I was an undergrad. I studied for 4 years, and then afterwards I had to do a few more jobs just to get where I am today. And today I actually work for a television series. I check all the 3D artwork that comes in, and I'm on my way to becoming a pre-visual artist. And for those of you who don't know, the pre-visual artist lays out all the 3D environments so that from there, the artist, the 2D artist, will know what they need to paint and how the environment is supposed to be laid out. So that's what I'll be doing sometime soon, and some other projects that I'm not sure if I can mention on here, so I'm not going to. But yeah, so I worked really hard through my undergrad and I achieved my goal. I am now working for an awesome TV series and I love it. It's really great. It brings a lot of awareness to people and it instills good values and morals into kids. Yeah, so I'm really proud of being what I get to do and what I'm a part of. So it wasn't an easy road getting here though, and I know that a lot of people go into animation expecting it to be an easy route, especially a few years back. I actually helped teach at the university that's near where I work and where I actually attended as an undergrad student, but I used to volunteer teaching and help the professors there. And what I noticed is that a lot of the students did not take their work seriously. They thought that animation was going to be something really easy. They thought it was just going to be us watching movies all day and having fun. While animation is so much fun, I think it's the best thing ever, but it's also very, very hard and very tedious, and you have to do a lot of work to get to far places in life. I'm going to give you guys a couple tips what to expect when you get into the field of animation. So the first tip is, if you're going to pursue a degree in animation, find the right school. Because I went to a small institution. It was a great university, but not for arts. I think I should have gone somewhere else for animation personally, but it's where I ended up, and I'm in a good place right now, so I was lucky and blessed enough to get where I am today. But I advise that you guys choose a nice university like CalArts or SCAD, something familiar and well-known in the industry. Also, big name companies are more inclined to hire someone from a university that's well-known, because then they know that your schooling was really good and that you're someone that can keep up with them in the work process. So pick a good university. So that's my first tip. And my second tip is to have a good portfolio. When I came out of school, I didn't really have any projects that I was proud of. A lot of the times it was not anything that I want to present to an employer. So make sure you do a lot of research outside of school, because you won't always get the right information that you need at that time, or you might have to rush and get projects done just to meet a deadline. But I advise that when you have downtime, what's happening here? Okay, I advise when you have downtime, go ahead and learn more. Use YouTube and Lynda, and then you'll... I'm failing! Anyway, so use YouTube and Lynda. Those are great resources if you want to learn more outside your university or classroom. So that's what I was trying to say. My third tip is to make connections. I was lucky enough when I was in my senior year of college. A guy came in to talk in our class who actually worked on DreamWorks, or worked for DreamWorks. He worked on movies like Shrek and Sherman and Peabody, and he was talking about his experience, and he offered to help us if we wanted to reach out to him. So I was a little intimidated. I didn't think a guy from DreamWorks would actually want me to contact him, but yeah, he did. And once I started working professionally, we worked in the same company but different departments. So to this day, I don't think I'd be as good as I am or in the place I am without his help. So yeah, reach out to people, make connections, and don't be afraid if someone does extend their hand and offer help, take it. I know that a few times I offered to help students in the local university, and a lot of times they blew me off. I don't know, maybe it was pride or something. They thought they didn't need me, but one girl did reach out and we connected, and now she actually works with me on the television series because I brought her in to meet our department and my director and everything. So don't be afraid to make connections and don't think you're better than anybody. Okay, so my other tip is to master one skill. I know that when I was in school, they always mentioned you should dabble in a little bit of everything, and I did that, and when I came out of college, I didn't have anything mastered. I never perfected my craft. I just knew a little bit of everything. So I really advise that if you want to be a 3D artist, really focus on 3D, be able to understand the other aspects of the production line, like maybe you'll know what the layout artist does, you'll know what the 2D artists do, or the concept artists, but make sure that you master what you really want to do. So that way when you apply to a job, you are really skilled and you know what you're doing. So, and my last tip for you is don't be afraid to take a small job first. I know a lot of people expect that they want to go to a big name company like DreamWorks or Disney, but in all reality, that's not going to happen right away, or it might not happen in general unless you're really talented and work really hard. But you don't be afraid to take a small job. I did that. I started off as an intern for this production company, and then my internship ran out. I got a job as a photo technician, and from there, I was able to connect with the guy that mentored me in a way, and yeah, I made connections, and then I got the job at where I am now, and I started as a production assistant. Technically, my title is still a production assistant, but my job keeps changing, and now I'm getting to work with 3D, which it's what I love to do. So don't be afraid to be an intern. Don't be afraid to be that person who has to bring the coffee to all the cool people, because one day you'll be one of those cool people. So start small and then build up to be something big. So yeah. So those are all my tips. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope this helps. So if you want, you can like, you can subscribe, you can hit the notification bell, and then you'll know when I post a new video. So yeah, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. David's here. It's time to go. He keeps trying to call me. He ruined me filming. And I keep looking at my shoes because they are the bomb. I love them so much. Okay, anyway. Bye.
Maybe someday you'll be somewhere.